I am going down the dune, going to next stop of my flowing journey, meditation, whatever you want to call it. And the thing is that I am listening to a cover of Motorhead, The Ace of Spade, in brash um, country style. And the vibes are completely different. And it took me to the 80s, 70s, and 90s, and in the way that how people can love or hate something so badly, not even knowing why they do it, just because they are giving rational thoughts reasons. And the more ethos, the rational thoughts reasons, the bigger the ethos is, the more right they are, but they have no fucking idea why they like something. So, this being said, all the people in the 80s who were, not all the people who were against heavy metal, the PMRC, for instance, and you don't have to belong to any group. You can be a heavy metal hater because somebody hated it, not because you hate it. Unless you hate it for some reason that is something that you should learn how to feel and embrace it. And I'm not telling you to enjoy this or that kind of music. I'm telling you to be aware of what it is, what you're feeling, instead of following the rest of the people criteria to love or hate something. The only truth is yourself, but you don't want to not to belong to any group. So you're hopeless. People are hopeless because they depend absolutely on their ego. And of course, that brings a lot of fear to death. It's unbelievable. So I came with this reflection just by all the fights that I saw in the 70s, 80s, 90s about this. It can be music, it can be religion, it can be everything. And not only the music, the Ace of Spades. You hear it. If nobody knows Motorhead, maybe they listen to this song and they can like it. But maybe they hate the other one. But they wouldn't hate it if they like this one. I don't know if it is being understood what I'm saying. Okay, everything was falling into pieces. The parasol. I don't know if I will have the story that I was visualizing, but it's not wishing it, desiring it. It's visualizing like in a descriptive way. If that happens, perfect. If it doesn't, it was another of the infinite visualizations that I have, but never with a desire or a hate or for that. I just visualize whatever it is, and then I am the one who can react to this visualization and say, I'm gonna be angry, I'm gonna be mad, I'm gonna be aggressive. So why are you choosing that, right? So at the end, it's always how you observe your avatar, and the brain and the body and the mind is part of the avatar. Because the Turiya, the daimon, the alpha state, the supraconsciousness, is a higher dimension of what you people think God is. Yeah, because we are God. So unless you transcend that, if you don't transcend religions, because you don't transcend not becoming to a group. As an individual, the avatar, when you're aware of that, you belong to the common consciousness. And welcome. Because I said long ago that there is no common sense. Because common sense is a common of rational thoughts created through irrational feelings, not knowing why they are doing it. That's the common sense. And the other one is about feeling. And try to listen to the brass cover of Enter Sandman, the Ace of Spades. That's what I'm listening to, and it's for me it's always so easy to, because whenever I had any experience, I was just the observer. I was just learning. I was not feeling any hate towards, I don't know, TP Border. What was the last name of the ex-president of the United States? I I remember her name, Tippy. She was the president of the PMRC, and so much hate because they think the lyrics means what the letters are saying, not the words, the letters. They're following to the letter, not getting any double, triple, infinite other meaning, and people feel safe in that. That's why they call them conservative, because but they are conservative in the most dangerous way. And progressist is the same. It depends on how I put the context. It's exactly the same way. It's the yin and the yang of the other one. As long as you transcend the yin and yang, and you don't differentiate, there is only some stupid physical differences in between man and woman. But in a higher level, there is there is no difference in between you and a rock. So how is it going to be a difference between you and a woman? It's all different, all the same, but at a higher level. But this sounds like being high. And of course, you have to transcend the terminology, because some people are afraid to be crazy. And that's the limit of the rational mind. Some people are afraid to get high, to get drunk, afraid to get too deeply praying Jesus Christ. If you don't transcend any of this, then you cannot know what I'm meaning.